Hey everyone, Steve here from theturtlefollower.com with your stock market outlook for the week of April 11th, 2015. We're here looking at the markets on Saturday, and we've had a good week. We talked about this last week. We really wanted to see a couple things happen, and they've actually started to happen, which is a great sign. First, we got back above the 50-day moving average on Monday. All right, we had a nice rally Monday after a bit of a down market, I guess, from the holiday on Friday. Ultimately closed above the 50-day moving average. Spent a couple days going sideways until we finally broke out on Thursday, and then a nice follow through on Friday. So you could see here on the S&P on the chart, this week was pretty much predominantly higher. Okay, so we're starting to get some good price action moving. Volume declined towards the end of the week, which is something to be aware of. So we may very well come up to this 2100 level and maybe fail, maybe put in a higher low. But that's something we have to see what happens. All right, I don't expect, and I've been wrong before, but I don't expect this to just blow right through 2100. I'm either expecting us to come up into this level and consolidate sideways, or come up into this level and maybe pull back for a few days and then break out. All right, but I'm not looking for this to just go straight through the roof here and ultimately break out to new highs. I think we've just come, from coming from the bottom of the consolidation. I would assume people would take profits here. That's one of the things I'm going to be looking at doing. I told you guys I had a pretty heavy position on in the SPY using this 2066 level as my stop. All right, so now we've had a couple nice days, and I'm looking to take some profits right here around the 2100 level. And maybe we'll see how it acts. I may let some run. That's the whole point of this is to make sure our winners are running. So, but because of how heavy I am in the position, definitely looking to take some profits off right around the 2100 level. Maybe take half off. And let the other half run. So we'll see how that plays out. But that's why I say, looking at this, I don't expect us to go right through 2100, only because other people that are doing the same thing as us are also looking at that 2100 level. So when we get there, probably going to see some selling, at least in the futures and the major indices. So again, markets look good here. S&P looks up. Looks like it's heading higher, and again, we're going to just have to contend with that 2100 level. The NQs, the Nasdaq, all right, similar situation. Let's do a little cleanup here. Let's just remove all these drawings, actually. Okay, so now we're looking at a nice fresh look of the Nasdaq. And you can see here on the weekly chart, obviously nothing wrong here. We're just continuing higher. We zoom in a little bit. You can see that we've had these consolidation periods. And now we're coming off of this resistance in the channel and moving sideways towards the support, which is a good sign. So the longer we move sideways, the better off we're going to be. We're going to, instead of pulling back with price, we're going to just pull back with time and work off those overbought conditions that we're seeing here in the weekly chart. But looking at the daily chart, another similar situation here. Here's your uptrend, broken by time, not price. And here's your sideways consolidation. All right, so it looked like at one point we were breaking down. This was, again, the Friday before Easter. All right, so the markets were closed here in the U.S. So for right now, again, we had a couple nice days moving sideways. I wouldn't be surprised to see us, closer up to this 4470 area. All right, I just think that that's inevitably where the market wants to head. Probably easy money's probably been made off the bottom here. Now it may be a little bit more of a struggle to get up there. But, again, it's going to really determine what happens when we get there. I still don't see this moving straight through this 4470 area. I'd rather see some consolidation, even a shallow pullback, and then a breakout higher, right? Again, volume declining. So in those two, the ES and the NASDAQ, similar situations. The Dow was in a bit of a descending trend line, or channel, I should say. Let's remove this. Okay, so there you could see that descending trend line, and now we're starting to hit the top of it. So this one much closer to new highs than the others, and you can see we are slowly, if you squint a little bit, you can see we are breaking out from this descending channel here. All right, so again, we have a couple of different areas of resistance on the market, 18,100 and 18,250. All right, those are the next two levels that we may see some resistance at. Now, again, wouldn't be surprised to see this maybe move sideways and maybe kind of chop around up in here. But the important thing is that we stay close to these highs, right? We don't want to see this come up on Monday and then fail on Tuesday. That's not a good sign for us to potentially make new highs. What you want to see is maybe we come up on Monday, we hit this level, maybe we put an inside day in, we kind of then trade toward the top, maybe kind of just go sideways a little bit, and then boom, all of a sudden we got a breakout and we're off to new highs. Looking at the weekly chart, again, you could see that we've worked off these overbought conditions where we were hitting the resistance side of the channel, and we've worked off those overbought condition just by moving sideways. All right, so that's important to know. Again, I think these markets are strong. We've seen that in the past. I think that in the past couple of years, I mean, I'm not a historical trader or anything, but I know that really starting in April, May is when the market really got on its horse and started moving higher. So I know the first quarter was always difficult, and as was this year. So I'm hoping now that maybe we can get some nice trending markets and have some good positions going. So that's the way those three are looking. The TF is a little bit different. This is in an uptrend. Whichever way you look at it, it's in an uptrend, and it's pretty much sitting right below its all-time highs. All right, so 1265 is the level you want to see broken, and we're pretty much right there. All right, so again, you can look at this as if you were trading it as if it was a chart for any other stock, and you can see here that this is really your consolidation. So you're looking for that breakout over 1265 with a stop under 1226. The TF, the IWM, the Russell, whichever one you want to trade, whichever one you want to look at, they've all been strong after breaking out from this sideways consolidation pattern that it was in for about a year. And similar to what happened here, I think we're starting to get the run that comes after this rest. So markets look good for this coming week. Again, I wouldn't be surprised to see us hit those resistance levels early in the week, and then the remaining rest of the week is really where we have to, kind of figure out where we go from there. Obviously, the closer we stay to the highs, the better off we are. Shallow pullbacks are the best in terms of if you can see a 2-day move down, shallow, not these huge volume moves that we've seen in the past, these big rejections, and then a quick reversal, then we're probably going to break out. But for right now, it is what it is. We'll see what happens in the coming week, but I would say bias is to the upside, at least until we hit that resistance level, which I just don't see how it doesn't hit those levels. But again, I've been wrong before, so I wouldn't be surprised if I was wrong again. That's just the plan that we're looking at for this week. That's what we're going to kind of go on with the membership area. Looking at another maybe day or two of upside bias, and then maybe sideways, and then hopefully breaking out to new highs across the board. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. And if this is the first time you're hanging out with us, definitely go to the top of the page, enter your email address in the nightly recap. You'll have all future videos sent directly to your inbox, so you never have to worry about missing another video. And if you are new with us, definitely head on over to the membership sign-up page. Check out the 7-day free pass for the membership itself. No credit card required, just 7 days of all the information you would want. See if the membership is for you, and see how we trade inside a diversified portfolio. So again, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.